The 2023 Chevy Corvette Z06 was recently crowned MotorTrend's Performance Vehicle of the Year. But once you get out of the hype and the facts, you start to realize the real worth of the car. Sure, it's got a feisty new V8 engine and a new flat-plane crankshaft. But if you turn your heads towards the C8 Corvette Stingray Z51, you'll realize what's true value for money. In this video, we're comparing the two beasts of Chevrolet and sharing some words from a YouTuber who is telling you to go for the Z51. By the end of this video, you'll know for sure whether you should be spending an extra $20,000 or not. Before we dive into the comparison, let's take a quick look at the two models. The C8 Corvette Stingray Z51 is a mid-engine sports car that comes with a 6.2-liter V8 engine that produces 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. The Z51 package adds performance features such as an electronic limited slip differential, performance suspension, and larger brakes. On the other hand, the C8 Corvette Z06 is the most powerful, naturally aspirated Corvette ever made. It comes with a 5.5-liter V8 engine that produces 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Now that we have an overview of the two models, let's dive into the comparison. The first and foremost difference is the price. The C8 Corvette Stingray Z51 starts at $67,295, while the Z06 starts at $87,295. See? $200,000 difference in price. Granted, the C8 Corvette Z06 has more horsepower and torque than the Stingray Z51. However, the Stingray Z51 is no slouch. It can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds, while the Z06 can do it in 2.6 seconds. The Z06 is faster, but the difference is negligible. One of the biggest complaints about the Z06 is its transmission. The Z06 comes with a 10-speed automatic transmission that has been criticized for being clunky and slow. The Stingray Z51, on the other hand, comes with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that is smooth and responsive. The Stingray Z51 has a better handling package than the Z06. The Z51 package adds performance suspension, larger brakes, and an electronic limited slip differential. These features make the Stingray Z51 more agile and nimble than the Z06. The Stingray Z51 gets better fuel economy than the Z06. The Stingray Z51 gets an EPA estimated 15 mpg in the city and 27 mpg on the highway, while the Z06 gets an EPA estimated 13 mpg in the city and 21 mpg on the highway. The 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 is a force to be reckoned with, taking the sports car market by storm. This American supercar boasts an impressive, hand-built LT6 5.5-liter engine, 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and more. With a flat-plane crankshaft, double overhead cams, 4 valves per cylinder, and an 8,500 RPM redline, it's unlike any engine that's ever been in a Corvette. The Z06 is a true masterpiece, with a purity of purpose that brings us closer than ever to feeling what it's like to drive a race car. The car's immense ability to eat up every corner on a racetrack has earned universal praise from journalists and news outlets alike. But there's more to the story than just the Z06's impressive performance. Delve a little deeper, and you'll find that the ownership experience, potential reliability issues, and crazy dealer markups have meant that the Z06 isn't quite the all-conquering world-beater journalists might have you believe. However, with its 6-figure starting price, the Z06 is still a bargain compared to European supercars with similar equipment. If you're in the market for a Chevy Corvette, the nomenclature can be a bit confusing. However, YouTuber Ben Hardy believes that the base 2023 Chevy Corvette Stingray 3LT with the Z51 Performance Pack is the C8 Corvette to go for right now over the Z06, especially when you consider that it's about $20,000 cheaper. Here are some of the points he mentioned as the differentiating factors. Firstly, it's the Z51 Performance Pack, which bumps the power from Chevy's 6.2-liter small block LT2 V8 by 5 horsepower and 5 pound-feet to 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet, respectively. Also, it includes an electronic limited slip differential, bigger Brembo brakes, upgraded cooling, and adjustable performance suspension. While the 2023 Chevy Corvette Z06 is set to destabilize the supercar status quo with an exotic engine, hair-raising performance, and a price that starts in the low six figures, the base Corvette Stingray with the Z51 Performance Pack is still a great option. According to Car and Driver, the Z06's six-figure starting price is no surprise given the car's performance attributes. But it's still a bargain compared to European supercars with similar equipment. However, if you're looking for a more affordable option that still packs a punch, the base Corvette Stingray with the Z51 Performance Pack is a great choice. The 2023 Chevy Corvette Stingray Z51 3LT is a great option for those looking for a comfortable sports car that still packs a punch. Some of the features that make this car stand out are first the Michelin rubber, which is running a staggered 245 19-inch at the front and 305 20-inch at the rear. Then it's the 3LT terminology, or third trim level to be exact, which adds leather to the center console, instrument panel, and door trim. There are also GT2 seats in Nappa leather, color-coordinated decals with optional color-coordinated decals, with the side blades, front hood stripes, and rear wing centerpiece all finished in luminous yellow. The list doesn't stop here. There's also an engine valve cover, brake calipers, and interior stitching and accents also finished in luminous yellow. The end result is a surprisingly comfortable ride. Although the lack of weight over the front axle does mean the front is prone to moving around, which is lightly compared to other American performance cars like the Ford Shelby GT500. Overall, the Corvette Z06 is a more powerful and expensive sports car than the Z51, with a more aggressive setup and more exotic design. However, looking at these points, the Z51 is still a great option for those looking for a more affordable sports car that still packs a punch. Ben Hardy is still technically saying that the Z51 is a more reliable and affordable version, which has a lot of enthusiastic features. There are some features that you can easily go without, and if you get a $20,000 price difference, then clearly that's smart spending. Of course, we can't ignore the fact that there are enthusiasts out there, maybe even you, who'd go for this car. So for now, we hand the mic over to you. Do you think the Corvette Stingray Z51 is worth your bucks? Or do you take the $20,000 plus feature-packed car? Be sure to let us know in the comments section below. And thanks for watching.